April is closing. 30 days, each one given, each one held. How often do we rush into a new month without stopping to acknowledge the one we just lived? We are so eager for the next chapter that we forget to say thank you for the pages we just turned. Today, right at the threshold between what was and what is next, let's pause. Whether your April was filled with obvious answered prayers, heavy burdens, or just ordinary Tuesdays that slipped by unnoticed, God was in all of it. Before we step into May, let's look back. Let's release the regrets, trust God with the prayers that are still unanswered, and offer a real, unhurried thank you for the grace that carried us through all 30 days. Father, April is closing. 30 days, each one given, each one held, each one more full of your presence than I probably noticed while I was living inside it. The month that began with its own weight of unknowns is ending today, and I want to stop here, at the threshold between what was and what is next, and simply say thank you. Not a rushed, obligatory thank you. Not the kind offered while already thinking about May. A real one. The kind that requires stopping long enough to actually look at what this month held, the answered prayers and the unanswered ones, the grace that was obvious and the grace that was so quiet I almost missed it entirely. I do not want to close a month that God was present in without acknowledging that He was present in it. So here I am. On the last day of April. Paying attention. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, His love endures forever. Psalm 107 verse 1. Lord, let me look honestly at this month before I release it. There were days in April that were genuinely good, days when things aligned, when energy was present, when the work felt meaningful and the relationships felt close and something you were doing became briefly visible through the ordinary. I want to name those. I want to say, I saw it. I felt it. Thank you. There were days that were hard, days when the weight was real, when the energy was low, when things did not go the way I hoped and the gap between expectation and reality was wide enough to be discouraging. I want to name those too. Not to dwell in them, but to acknowledge that even those days were held. That your faithfulness in the difficult days of April was not less than your faithfulness in the easy ones, it was just harder to see in real time. There were ordinary days, the Tuesdays and Wednesdays that accumulated without drama or landmark, the kind of days that make up the majority of a life and tend to disappear without trace in memory. But they were not empty. You were in every one of them. The mercy that is new every morning was new on those mornings too, even when I woke up and felt nothing remarkable. All of it, the good days, the hard days, the ordinary days, was April. And you were in all of it. Father, I want to thank you for specific things today. Thank you for the morning you gave me energy when I had no right to expect it. For the moment this month when something shifted, in a relationship, in my thinking, in a situation that had felt stuck, and the shift was not something I engineered. For the provision that arrived from a direction I was not watching. For the answer to a prayer I had almost stopped praying. Thank you for the people April brought into my path. The conversation that arrived at exactly the moment I needed it. The person who said the right thing, or listened at the right time, or showed up without being asked. Let me not forget those gifts just because I am moving into a new month. Thank you for the protection I was never aware of. The harm that did not reach me. The accident that did not happen. The harm to the people I love that was turned back before it arrived. I cannot see what you prevented, but I trust that a God who watches over my coming and going was doing exactly that through every day of April. Thank you for the grace that covered my failures this month. The moments I was impatient, unkind, self-serving, less than who I want to be. The days I did not pray much, did not lean in, let the week run past without intention. Your mercy covered all of it, not because it didn't matter, but because you are exactly the God you say you are. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases, His mercies never come to an end, they are new every morning, great is your faithfulness. Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23. Lord, I want to acknowledge what April formed. Every month leaves something in us if we are paying attention. The patience that grew under the pressure of a difficult situation. The faith that held through the delay I did not choose. The humility that came from the failure I did not plan for. The compassion that opened in me when I encountered someone else's suffering and could not stay untouched by it. I am not the same person I was on April 1st. Not dramatically different, transformation rarely announces itself. But something shifted. Something was strengthened or softened or clarified or broken down that needed to be broken down. Thank you for the month that did that work in me. Even the parts one would not have chosen. Especially those. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8 verse 28. Father, I bring before you today the prayers of April that are still waiting. The thing I asked for at the beginning of this month that has not yet arrived. The situation I prayed over that is still unresolved. The person I have been interceding for who has not yet turned around. The door I asked you to open that is still closed, or the one I asked you to close that I am still standing in front of trying to decide. I do not close this month with bitterness about what did not happen. I close it with the trust that the unanswered prayers of April are not ignored prayers, they are prayers whose answer belongs to a timeline I cannot see from where I am standing. May is coming. And beyond May, all the months that have not yet been given. You are not behind. You are not forgetful. You are working in the unanswered as surely as you work in the answered. I leave these prayers open. Still trusting. Still expecting. Lord, I release this month into your hands today. I release the regrets, the things I did not do in April that I intended to, the version of this month I had imagined that turned out to be different. The goals unmet. The intentions that did not survive contact with actual life. I release them without condemnation, trusting that your grace is sufficient for what I could not finish and your mercy is real for where I fell short. I release the grief. If something was lost in April, a relationship, a hope, a person, a version of the future I had been holding, I bring that loss before you today and ask you to hold what I cannot carry past this month. I release the joy too, releasing it not to lose it, but to offer it back as worship. Everything good in April came from you. The people, the provisions, the moments of unexpected grace. I return them as gratitude rather than hoarding them as possessions. April was yours. I was yours in it. Whatever it held, it was held by you. Thank you. This is the day the Lord has made, let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118 verse 24. Father, I do not cross into May empty-handed. I carry the evidence of your faithfulness from April, specific, personal, real. The record of what you did this month becomes the foundation for the trust one bring into the next one. I do not start from zero. I have a history with you. And that history argues for hope. I carry the lessons. The things April taught me about myself, about you, about the people in my life, about the kind of person I want to be in the months ahead. I carry the open prayers, still expectant, still held in faith, still believing that what has not yet arrived is on its way. And I carry your promise, that the one who was with me every day of April, on the good days and the hard ones, the noticed days and the ones that slipped by unremarked, is the same God who goes before me into May. The same faithfulness. The same mercy. New every morning. Without exception. Father, April held 30 days. 30 mornings when mercy was new before I was aware enough to receive it. 30 evenings when I was held through whatever the day had cost. 30 ordinary revolutions of a planet you set in motion, lived inside a life you designed, breathed with lungs you made. I did not earn a single one of them. Thank you. For all 30. For the ones I remember and the ones I have forgotten. For the ones that were gifts I recognized in the moment and the ones I will only understand looking back. Thank you for April. Now, here is May. Amen. May the Lord bless your transition into this new month. May He take the burdens, the regrets, and the unanswered prayers of April and hold them securely in His perfect timing. As you step into may you not walk empty-handed, but carry the undeniable evidence of His faithfulness. May His mercies, which were new every single morning of April, continue to meet you every day of May. Go in peace. If you are thankful for the grace that carried you through these last 30 days, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so we can continue to pray together in the month ahead. Let us know in the comments one specific thing you are grateful to God for this April. Let's celebrate His faithfulness together. Welcome to May, and God bless you.